Hi, it's Brian Berg with BB Direct, and today we're talking about Generation Y, marketing to the Millennials. Now, this is part 3 in a 5-part series. This particular generation, though, is often misunderstood. There's a lot of stereotypes about it, and better understanding them will help you as a marketer reach those audience. And what a massive opportunity it is. Stay tuned. Hi, today we're talking about Generation Y. We're going to take a deep dive into marketing to the millennials. For starters, not everybody within this age range are the same. And so there's a lot of different variables that go into their buying behavior and how they would respond to your ad campaign. But we can make some general fundamental similarities across the board because they all have experienced a number of things similarly, and therefore we can approach them similarly. So for starters, large generation. Born somewhere around 1980 up to 2000, it's a 20-year lifespan, a very large portion of population, over 25%. 21% of discretionary purchase decisions are made by this audience. They also are, generally speaking, most of them are children of the baby boomers. And because of that, they'll inherit the largest generational wealth of the baby boomers one day. So it's a generation that you really should pay attention to. They're the first generation where they were born into technology, digital media, web. And because of that, they're very confident on the web. They'll make decisions based on what they read on their phone. They'll surf the web on their phone. They'll make purchases on the phone. They'll book flights on the phone. They're very confident in that sphere. This generation is 2.5 times more likely to be earlier adopters than any other generation. So technology adoption is very comfortable for them. They use social media, obviously, primarily Facebook, but also Snapchat and Instagram, just like the Generation Z. Their peer influence, because of the social media, because of their heavy presence on Facebook, they do look at their peers and they have a tribal kind of attitude, and they do look at their peers for information about products and services. So because of these things, they are master fact finders. They reject your traditional advertisement. They have a BS detector up all the time. So rejecting traditional advertisement, you don't want to spout out all the wonderful benefits of your product. You want to focus on the experience that the product will give them. That's very similar to the Generation Z. You want to take an authentic approach to how your product helps them in their life. Online engagement, same thing. Comments on a variety of different purchases online, you want to engage with them. You want to make sure that it's authentic. You don't have a robotic answer to everything online. The more you can engage with them in a real sense, the better you're apt to speak and connect with this audience. And because of that, they're going to become more loyal to your brand. So they're very tribal driven. They're going to look at what their peers say about various products and services and brands. And again, looking at how you can resonate with them and develop that trust comes down to authenticity. Causal appeal. They do care about the world and how this world is being shaped. And if you can highlight some of these positive impacts that you're making and your brand is making in the world, the better. My recommendation is to go minimal. Keep your sentences short and your paragraphs simple. You want to use bullet points or other format breaks when you're in your copy. Header tags for easier scanning of information. Simplicity and getting to the point. Authenticity is very important. Visual appeal, authentic pictures, not your canned photos. You want to have your fonts and your color schemes and your visuals all tell a story about your brand. These are very, very, very important to the Gen Y in general terms. Less copy and more images, the better. UGC, user-generated content. Again, looking at the peer influence, you want to have any testimonials that talk about the benefits of your products and services, the better. This is something that's very important to focus on. It'll help developing trust and loyalty to your brand.